Well, today I don't have a video to do working on anything vehicle wise or mechanical wise, but it's cold, raining. I've got some stuff I'm just gonna do here in the barn. I got a couple new axe handles that's gonna get put on. I've had this one for a while that I don't know where I picked it up at, but put a handle on it. I've got this short one. This had a long handle and I cut it down. It just makes it a lot easier to carry around when you're messing with firewood or whatever. But the end of it is, I know it's going to come apart eventually. So I picked up this short handle. I'll put it on. The rest of these just need, I'm going to sand the handles down and clean them up. This small cant hook, it's got a couple pieces that's splintering off on it. I'm going to see if I can take probably the draw knife and kind of knock those down a little bit and then sand it. I've got some tung oil that I'm going to put on this stuff. I didn't really want tung oil, but that's all I could find. These two new handles, I've sanded all the clear, whatever they put on them from the factory. I've sanded that all off, got it cleaned up. This one here should be ready to try and get started here, I believe. Looks pretty good. I'm not going to have to cut that down. I am going to put some glue on it, whether that's right or wrong. How that's going in there. There's the short one. Turned out all right. There's the other. Heard a lot of the old timers say these handles get a little bit loose. You can drop it in a bucket of water, leave it, and the water will make the wood swell up and tighten in the head. Don't look too bad. Set it over here. Let it dry for a little while. This stuff says to let it dry and then polish it after 10 or 15 minutes of drying. And I'm gonna see if I can do something with this. Just want to try and get rid of this spot that's wanting to flake up. It's probably from being left outside. Yeah, that'll make it where I can sand it. I'm gonna sand this with the, I'll just get out the electric sander. I won't bore you with that. Well, I got this handle cleaned up pretty decent. It's a lot smoother now. Not gonna catch a splinter if you don't have gloves on. If you don't know what this is, it's used to roll logs over. So this pointed hook here will catch in the side of the log and then you can roll the log over. This one here is, I don't know what this handle is, 3 foot. Yep, that's 3 foot. I've got a 4 foot one and a 5 foot one also. This one's just nice for when you're working with firewood and whatnot. Makes it a little bit easier to roll stuff around. The bottom half of this was originally blue. I found some blue paint, so I think I'll go ahead and paint that back blue. See how it looks. Do it after I get this put on. Probably put a couple coats on this. It says to wait 24 hours. So after 24 hours, I'll probably put another one on. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go outside and paint this and then see what it looks like after it's painted. I'm just gonna wrap a paper towel around this, keep paint off of it. So there that is, that's all finished up. Sure looks a lot different. Make it last a little longer. Put it over here somewhere to dry. All right, I got these handles all put on, everything cleaned up. This is my process for sharpening these. I do it a couple different ways. One way is I use just a flat file, clean them up. These axe heads are old. People's had them on bench grinders, hand grinders, everything else. So I can't really mess it up. The other way I like to do it is they make those little 2-inch, kind of like a, I guess they're kind of like a Scotch-Brite pad. They don't take off a lot of material, they just polish, and I'll take it and just kind of run it across the face and polish it up. But I don't have any of those right now, so just use this file and just kind of follow the edge and just shine it up. It's got a pretty nice edge on it. Well, here's everything all laid out after the handles are all done. They've all been sharpened, and they are sharp because I cut my finger. This one here, I decided to cut the handle off of it so I can throw that behind the seat of the truck, the dump truck. This is the one I put the new handle on. I really think I'm going to like that short handle and that heavy head. This is the one that I've never had a handle on. I still need to put another coat on these tomorrow, but maybe I'll make a video on trying them out, see how they work. This is one that, I think this is a pretty old head. It's wide. It was really pitted when I got it. And this is the one that stays in the furnace room by the wood pile. But they all cleaned up pretty good.